Look, I think this election is going to be very simple. If you like what's going on in Washington, if you like the results, we have 4 career politicians, 4 professional politicians. These are all nice people. I'd love to have any of them as a neighbor. I just don't want them as my next senator because they don't have the business background with which to believe that they could go to Washington and make a difference in this crisis. It's as simple as that. And listen, don't get distracted. You're going to hear everybody talking about their business degree or business background. Okay? 40 years running these large, multinational, complex organizations and turning them around is not running accounting. It's not running a medical practice. It's not selling insurance in your 20s. This is the real deal. The largest companies in the world. It has prepared me to see this problem and not get distracted by the things they want to talk about. Look at what this president did to us the last 2 months. We bought 60 days to do what they just did. Okay? Something we haven't done in 5 years. Let's get a reconciled budget. That's not even making a difference. $20 billion, guys, over 10 years? Who are we kidding? All right? But the worst thing is that when you look at it, the outcome is just not going to be productive. And so when I'm looking at this thing, I think you have to have somebody with business acumen that offers a solution that understands how the free enterprise system in this economy can actually start moving us forward to solve this debt problem. If we don't do that, this debt is really, really a killer. I have one question for you today. You know, when Reagan was running in 70 and 80, he had one question. Anybody remember what it was? I asked this question, by the way, of a bunch of 30-year-olds at a young Republican committee one night, and they said, Reagan, 30 years ago, what? Exactly. Remember the question? Are you better off? Thank you. Well, I have a question today, and it's serious. Are our kids and grandkids going to be better off than my generation? And the answer is no, unless we do something about it. That's unconscionable, it's unnecessary, it doesn't have to be that way. And there's hope. With this economy and the blessings we have on our national resources, we have the best labor in the world. There's no reason in the world we're sitting here talking about the issues we're talking about. We have no leadership. We heard it in a few comments this morning. I put this, if this were a business, I'd go to the leaders and say, you're responsible. Why don't we do that? We put people in office we wouldn't hire in our own companies. This is tragic. This is a huge crisis we have. I just happen to believe that we have to put people in office, a different kind of person who cares more about the next generation than they do the next election. And I want to be that guy. Thank you very much, guys.